Hey, I'm Carl, and today we're going to install this electrical connection, Bluetooth aux, part number 03215 into my 2008 Goldwing ABS, SAT, nav, and ABS or whatever, airbag. Basically, this thing plugs into right here where the aux cord's at, and we're just going to take this thing apart. We're going to use these handy dandy plugs and just plug it in, and then we're going to connect it up to the phone and see if it works. We gotta use these little push pin things. You don't want to push them in too far, just a little bit. So in the past I've pushed them too far, and then they go all the way in, and it's tough to get them out. So. Alright, now that's out. Now this thing right here should just pop right out, which it does. There's some kind of thing holding this in there, so we'll have to get that out and figure out what's going on there. Alright, that's that assembly. This is that aux cord that's in the bottom of it, so we can remove that. We don't have to use that anymore. And then right here is where this thing plugs in at. Now we could probably, with the way this is designed, keep that in there. I don't have anything that uses aux anymore, so this is going to be taken out. We'll let that sit right there. This is going to get plugged into this one. Oh, this actually gets plugged into that too. I see now. So that could actually stay in there. This is going to go into the aux port right here. This is going to go into where we just unplug the aux connector. Okay, and then this is going to be where we get our power from. So we'll unplug that. And we see that this is obviously the female side here, so we'll throw the male onto that one. And then we will throw the female onto that side. Okay. As so. Now this is a little tricky because I can't necessarily see that, but just had to go one more click. And now we'll take this and we're going to zip tie it and wrap it up in there. Now that we know we can't use this anymore, we're gonna pop this grommet out. Okay, then I'm gonna take this out of it, and then I'm gonna try to get that grommet to go back in there, but as you can see, man, that's in there, and I don't want to ruin the grommet because I'm going on a trip and I don't have time to get another one. So I'm just gonna stick that back in there, time being. Twist that grommet back into place. Okay, so now I think I've successfully dropped every single pin. Let's turn this on. I'm gonna grab my phone, go down on my Bluetooth stuff, and we're gonna see if we can find it. There we go, electrical connection. So before I even do anything else, I'm just gonna rename that because like there's a lot of electrical connections. I'm gonna change this to Goldwing, which I nicknamed my road sofa. So I'll change that to that. And now that's done. I have to have this one aux to play it, is what they said. So it's on aux now, and you can, well, my stereo's off, but I'll turn my stereo on. And now I'll hit aux. Well, these are ads, so I can totally play ads legally, right? YouTube will love that. But here we go. My volume on the Goldwing is at about 17. Now this is all the way up to 15. This is just maxed out. I'd say that works pretty good. I got stereo speakers coming from back here. Now I have Bluetooth. Alright, I disconnected this glove box basically thing, and I did that so that I could use both hands and try to show you how I was gonna connect these things. Now there's some wire loom right here, and that wire loom looks pretty awesome, so I'm just gonna connect this thing to that. I mean, it's a Goldwing, right? So it's don't have to worry so much about vibration. I'm gonna stick that there, and then once it's tightened down, I'm just gonna like push it basically under the bottom of it, so it's out of the way in case the glove box goes down a little further. Is what I'm expecting. Ooh, some zip ties fall off. Alright, so that's there. Now we're gonna rotate this over to the side and down below it. Okay. One in. Two in. I'm gonna just grab one more because that's too far away from it. Stick this over there. That. Alright. So now all those are in there. I'm gonna take wire cutters, trim these wires for a clean install. Take that out. That's off to the side. I'm gonna take this. Plug that in. There. Back to where it was. Okay, and then this. And that way, if I ever decide I want to go back to it again, I haven't cut this harness and I still have it all ready to go. Alright. That's all in there. So this has to get folded down and closed to go in. And then now, lift this up. Tuck this back into place. These have to get reset. That's how these things work. Basically, this piece goes back up in there and then it gets pushed down into place. So we'll have to set all these up in that manner. There's two of them. You can figure out how the rest of them go. We'll set those into there. Push that into place. Put that in there, put it in place. Same thing with this side. And now that's done. So the only thing we're gonna do now, just to make sure everything's set still, is we're gonna plug this in. Okay, and then we're gonna get my phone. And thanks to my helper, he reminded me that we can use our videos on YouTube. So I'll type in McCarl speed. Oh, here's me with the mouse. So we'll do that one. And we're gonna turn this thing on. You can see that my charger still works. So that's still hot. It's connected. It connected automatically, which is freaking awesome. A lot of stuff doesn't do that. You have to actually connect it manually every time. So here's this ad, and I'm just gonna mute this for a second.
How to make your electric e-bike faster.
Actually, let's watch
do
that
is
ad.
go into the settings by pressing the plus and minus buttons.
Skip ads.
And now we can angle this any direction we want to. Angle it toward us, over, and I mean, it's an excellent
We got
setup.
our volume here.
Tighten it down.
It's pretty loud.
Phone. Put our phone on it. Clip it right into place.
Factory.
And we have that
Pretty sweet.
that vibration sensitive dampening system, so that we don't have to worry about our phone.
The last thing that we have to do here is I trimmed this out with a Dremel just so that you could have a cord go through here pretty easy, and because of that you can easily stick a charge cable through. I don't really use the glove box that much, so it doesn't really bother me. But then we'll just put this trim piece back in place, and this top thing goes in first. It goes in that way, clicks into place, and then we'll just go down the whole thing and click it into place gently so it stays. This bike has got a little bit of age on it. Thankfully it's been garage kept, so all the snaps and everything are generally in great shape when I do stuff to it. And everything's closed up nicely. Again, this was electrical connection. Part number is 03215. You can see how easy it installs. It's for a 2001 to 2017 Goldwing or F6B, the smaller, like non-tour packed version. And now we have a awesome Bluetooth stereo. It's basically factory, and we can ride in comfort and hang out with our Goldwing friends.